Hi, my name is Skylar and I'm one of the senior learning coaches with the STEM Learning Center. The purpose of this video is to give you a little more information about how to access our online drop-in services, what to expect once you get there, and then also how best to prepare yourself so that you get the most out of your experience. If after watching this video you still have questions, please check out the other resources on our website or on the STEM and Math Learning Center's Canvas course. You are also more than welcome to join the Zoom meetings at any time during our open hours, and the staff that are on duty will do their best to help you. On behalf of myself, as well as all of the other STEM and Math Learning Center staff, we want to say thank you for taking the time to learn about our services, and hopefully we will see you soon. Thank you. So I'm going to take you through how to access our Zoom drop-in tutoring meeting rooms all the way from the MiraCosta homepage. So from the homepage, you can either use the A to Z index, or you can add to the end of the URL just /STEM or MLC, whichever center you're trying to access. It works for both. On the front page of both centers, there is an option for drop-in tutoring. You would click this link, and this will take you to a landing page that's a joint landing page for both the STEM and the MLC. So in addition to the links for drop-in tutoring, there's also quite a bit of other information on this page about the services that we're offering. So definitely recommend looking through that. If you scroll down, there's a section for drop-in tutoring. This is where the Zoom meeting room links are located. Before you join the meeting, I would actually recommend scrolling past this down to the section that says, when can I get help for my class? So this will list our open hours, but just below that, there's also two links here, and these will open PDF schedules that display exactly the classes that we're offering support for and when we have a tutor for those classes. So if you want to make sure that there's going to be a tutor available, you can look at this list and know that once you log in, there will be somebody there to help you. It is a tentative schedule, so if, for instance, someone calls out sick, there may be slight adjustments on a day-to-day basis, but this should give you a rough idea of when someone will be there. So once you are ready to join the meeting room, the last thing that you need to be prepared with is your student ID number. We will ask you for that in the meeting room, so please make sure that you have it handy. It just makes the process a lot faster. Once you're ready, you can click on the tutoring link. And if you do not have the Zoom app installed on your computer, it will pull up a page that looks like this. And what this is asking you to do is actually to save the Zoom app to your computer. If you don't want to do that, there is a join from your browser link on the background page, and you can click that. If you use this process, you are going to need to type in your name. We ask that you type in your first name or the name that you prefer to be called in your normal classes so that we can address you when you enter the meeting. If you do have the Zoom app installed on your computer, I'm going to show you how that process looks as well. So if you do have the Zoom app on your computer, most likely it's going to pull up a pop-up that looks like this. You can select the app and then you would hit this open link down here. Once again, you don't have to use the Zoom app. If you would rather open it through your browser, there is an option on the main screen at the very bottom that says join from your browser. You could click there. So if you select this option, it's going to open the meeting through your app. And you're not going to be admitted directly into the meeting. What it's going to do is put you into a waiting room. So students are admitted to the main meeting in the order that they show up. So if it takes a few minutes for you to be admitted, that may be because there are other students ahead of you. You just can't see them in this space. So we ask that you be patient, and then as soon as we can get to you, we will admit you to the main meeting space. This is also the time where if your computer asks to connect to your audio, please do so. It makes it a lot easier to work with you.
Hey Kylie, how's it going today?
So once you're admitted to the meeting, the host is going to acknowledge you. Please be responsive. If you take a really long time to respond, we don't know if you've gotten up and walked away or if you're having technical difficulties. If it takes a really long time, we may have to put you back into the waiting room so that we can assist other students, and then we'll come back to you. So when you're ready to respond to it, make sure you unmute yourself. Hi Andrew, how's it going?
Doing well. What class are you working on?
I'm here for Bio 110 Help.
Perfect. Do you mind sending me your student ID number in the chat, please?
So down at the bottom in their options, you also have the chat option. So if you do not connect with your audio, you can use this to communicate. But this is also where we will ask you to send your student ID number.
Thank you so much. I changed your name so that the tutor knows which class you're working on. I'm going to put breakout room and I'll send right over.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
So once you've submitted your information, you're going to be put in a breakout room. When you're in the main meeting space, your video and screen sharing options are limited, but once you're in the breakout room with the tutor, please feel free to use your video to communicate with them. You can also share your screen using this button down here, so you can share Canvas pages, homework pages, projects that you're working on. So that can be a really helpful feature so that the tutor knows exactly what you're working on versus you having to relay your questions. If you are going to use your video in this space, please be aware of your surroundings. We don't mind crazy kids and families and all kinds of stuff going on, but if there's anything you don't want us to see, please be aware of that.
Hi, Kylie. How are you? What class are you here for?
Oh, I'm here for Bio 110.
Okay.
Before we get started, I would like to record this session for my future use. Can I do that?
Yeah, you sure can.
So you should see a pop-up in the top corner when he's allowed you to record.
Okay, do you see a record button at the bottom of your screen?
I do.
Okay, well, you can press that whenever you want to record.
It will turn this file into an MP4 when you leave at the end of the meeting that will be saved directly to your computer. So this is one of the features that's not available on some devices, including your phone and tablets, because they don't have the capability to do the recording. So if that's something you're interested in, please make sure that you're on a laptop or an actual computer, because you're more likely to have that option. Thanks for all your help, Carl.
Oh, you're welcome. Come back and see us if you need any more help. Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
So once you're done working with the tutor, you can feel free to use the space and continue working on your own. And then if you have any additional questions, there is a button at the bottom where you can ask for help. So asking for help will send a message to the host of the meeting, and they can then communicate to a tutor to come in and help you again. If you want to change which class you're working on, please hit that button as well, so then the host can come in and make any adjustments they need to make sure that you get the right help. So especially if you're going from a science class to a math class, we may need to move where you are in the meeting so that the other tutors will know that you still need help. Once you are all done working, there is no checkout process. You can feel free to leave the meeting. So hit leave room at the bottom. Leaving the breakout room will take you back to the main meeting space. We ask that you don't use that unless it's really urgent, just in case we're working with another student in that space. So you can leave the meeting. Like I said, once you leave, it will convert your recording to an MP4 that's going to save to your computer. So that's kind of the rundown for how our drop-in tutoring system works. If you still have any questions, please check out the resources on our website or on our Canvas course. You can also just pop into a Zoom meeting anytime that we're open, and we will do our best to help you. Thank you.